Hey guys, what is happening? Welcome to a stream, the second really on YouTube. We'll see how I can get on. So yeah, gonna wait and see if I can get any viewers at all in here, because I did a little bit of a test earlier, tried to get some settings correct, so hopefully I did a decent job of it, and we will see how I can get on. I'm gonna do some Forza Horizon. Good game, been playing it a little bit, not too much, but I've been enjoying it so far. And now I have to work out how I can tweet about these various streams as well. But anyway, we're gonna do this somehow. So let me know what you think of the stream, of course, what I can do to improve things, and all that jazz as well. And of course I try and keep an eye on the comment section as well. YouTube, it's a new beast to me, but hopefully all will go swimmingly. So we'll go over this muscle mash tournament thing. Forza Horizon, the difficulty settings are a bit weird in it, because I'm on medium at the moment, and I played hard at a friend's house, and the AI just ramps up so much. But disappointingly, the last race that I did B-class car against all A-class cars, and it was like, oh, you should modify your car to become competitive, and I said, nah, no need for that, and I ended up dominating, so yeah. Whoops, and I'm being distracted now by talking myself into a wall. But yeah, so let's see how I can get on. If any of you are playing it, let me know what you think as well. I'll probably pop into the multiplayer as well and see how I can get on, what my first online experience is like. Because it is a fun game. I see there's a lot of different variety of game modes on offer, which is always nice. It's better than doing, the same old thing again and again and again. But nicely enough with this Forza, there doesn't seem to be hundreds of tracks, which is nice. I like that. I prefer that because it means I can kind of learn things a bit, maybe not go into the same wall 2 times in a row. Oh, never mind. I do it in the worst way possible. There we go. Swinging around. And I've kind of left myself a massive hill to climb here. So I may have to concede defeat at this, just when I talk about how Forza is too easy for me. We'll wreck things instead. Oh no. Yep, this has all gone wrong. That's what you get for handbraking around things. And hopefully the audio is coming across as well. In fact, hopefully the whole thing is coming across. Because as I say, a new venture. So we'll see how this goes. I talk about learning tracks and you have to go into the same wall 3 times in a row. Okay, the quality of the stream looks decent to me. Or else I'm getting, the clean, nice footage, and all of you are getting the muck. Well, hopefully it's pretty good. It's only like 360p, but we'll live with that for the moment, and then we'll start going like HD and all that when I get my big, massive, impressive setup going. 8th from 8th. That's awful. And I said this game was easy. That's what I get. Alright, time to sort things out, do things better. Because I think I'm better than that. I'm pretty sure I'm better than that. So let's see how it goes. The only thing I'm unsure about with YouTube streaming is how the comment section works as well. So if I do end up ignoring you for a while, we'll say it's not my fault. We'll say it's YouTube either not processing comments or just being a bit difficult about things. But we'll get there. We will get there. We will live, we will learn, and we'll hopefully have a good old time over here. And I'm hoping it's a bit easier to port like the video on demand stuff as well over to my own channel, because it's YouTube, it should play nice with itself. Okay, I've made it through the first corner anyway. Oh, too much side. First lap, haven't quite made the progress that I need. Not enough to trouble the front runners anyway. My bogey corner. Oh, hitting the brakes hard, too hard. I saw a fair bit of this in Austin, going wide. But unlike them, I don't have a massive area of tarmac at them to just run off nicely onto. Instead, I end up ruining my race. There we go, a couple of passes I can make right here. There's 1. Here's 2. Yeah, use him. There's 3. There we go. I just need that again for the last lap. It's possible. Ooh, the podium is on if nothing else. Ooh, we're involved in a bit of a tussle. Gotta brake, gotta brake. Oh, slow it. Yes, into the final lap. This is it. This is where all the pressure, all of the effort comes down to. We're doing well. We're catching them. We're catching them. Into second. One last corner. We've got the double apex. Can we go around the outside? Oh, get the power down. Get the power down. And run him into a wall. There we go. Not a bother. Never doubted myself. Ah, I see. The comment section is kind of working. Why not on Twitch? Because now I'm a YouTube partner, I'm a Machinima partner, so now I have YouTube as an option. So why not give it a go, see how it works out anyway. Because, you know, a change is as good as a rest. And hopefully this is a bit easier because, you know, if I was on Twitch again, I'd have to be building up that follower base once again. So hopefully it makes it easier for anyone who does follow me on YouTube and things like that to come onto the streams and things like that as well. And Mr. Boom Boom Pow, because I'm not a massive fan of FIFA at times, especially not online. It's as simple as that. I'll have a video out talking about, well, the video, it's going to be kind of similar to what I did the other day, the comeback video, of just me chatting an awful lot. But basically, I'm going to have like a topic behind it, and the topic I'm going to talk about for the first week is about being a pro at YouTube, or would you do it? And one of the points that I'm going to make is that a lot of it depends on the game of your choice. So if you're a big FIFA fan and then, we'll say FIFA 13, FIFA 14 comes out and you don't like it, you know, you're kind of screwed. So I'm not loving FIFA Online this year. I do like FIFA as a game, but just not the online version. So I haven't been playing an awful lot of it. And I tend not to put myself through it if I can avoid it. So hopefully that answers it. And hopefully that answers it to your liking. Probably not, because I'm not playing FIFA at the moment, but you know. And again, I like Forza. It's good for just chilling out. Maybe a bit of chat going on. It's easier to focus on the chat as well, because it's a single player game for the most part. But I will hop on the online version as well and see what I can do. See if I can ruin anyone's day. Oops, jeez. Yeah, I'll play FIFA like occasionally and things like that. If you want a game at some point, I'll probably play you. You don't want to play on stream anyway, did you? But at the moment, I'm kind of feeling my way back into things. I have to do my last game of the manual tournament. So yeah, I have to get that out of the way. I probably have to do that tonight as well. I'm not really looking forward to that because I don't play manual enough to put much of a challenge together. But you know, you'll see how I get on in the next few weeks, hopefully, when all the videos and all the streams go up from it. And hopefully I'll be popping into the stream as well, doing a bit of commentary or whatever. And yeah, you'll see how I enjoyed it. It's definitely been an interesting experience. And yeah, I don't mind the manual. Like, I'd use manual for through balls and lob crosses as well, or lobbed balls. And I think I have a lot more control over it. But I don't trust myself to shoot. Oh, you do want to play on stream. I probably won't play FIFA tonight. We'll see. We'll see. Whoops, ran into the back of that guy. We will see. We will see. If I can get a few more people in anyway, then I'll do FIFA, I suppose. Because again, it comes back to that whole, you know, you don't want to be playing your only viewers, because then, you know, you've no one watching, essentially. And I pretty much could have just played at any other time. But I will get a game in against you at some point. Like, I got a couple of messages from people who were like, hey, will you play me, and I can record it, or you can record it, or whatever, and we'll do it like that. And I keep meaning to play, like, Max Plays FIFA. I finally got my game in against FIFA Vic. But, you know, it takes ages for me to kind of gear myself up for a game. Oh, very cool. Minecon is supposed to be pretty excellent. It's amazing how that game has just exploded. And all that it's kind of led to and everything like that. So that would be really cool. Enjoy that. You dressing up for it, or are you just kind of going as yourself, or... Because there will be a lot of people like dressing up with the block figures or creepers and things like that. I'm pretty sure, anyway. But it should be pretty cool. And hopefully there's kind of interesting conferences and talks and things like that. And hopefully not as much controversy as the last time where Yogscast got in trouble, didn't they? And at the end of the day, it mightn't have been over anything. So, yeah, there was a big explosion about that. So hopefully it's a much more smooth sailing and enjoyable experience this time around. Is anyone a fan of Forza? I'm pretty sure I got a Twitter message from someone, but I can't remember who, unfortunately. That was talking about getting Forza. I was talking about like the Need for Speed versus Forza thing. Oh, truck. And yeah, I got this in the end. It's kind of won over by a friend of mine who was big into it, to say the least. And he kind of wore me down eventually. So eventually I had to crack and get it. Oh, that's a solid rock. But yeah, as I say, I hope that the YouTube experiment will work out. Hopefully it becomes easier for people to keep track of as well, because, you know, if you're on Twitch, it's another thing that people have to sign up to, and it's another thing that people have to check their emails and everything to get notifications about it. So hopefully this works out well. Look at this guy. Well, I need the Dodge Challenger, but I also need to race in a good car. There we go my old Lamborghini. Yeah, we'll see how this works out. This should be... Yeah, I'm quietly confident, I have to say. And by quietly confident, I mean very confident. I should win this easily. Oops. If you are looking for some FIFA stuff from me, check out Machinima Sports at the moment. Group E, was it, that I covered? I did the commentary first, so hopefully you enjoy that. And I'm expecting Rise of the Champions to go up today. I really hope it does, because I submitted it like a week and a half ago because of... Whoa, this guy's quick. Because of the old heading away for a bit. So hopefully that goes up and all goes swimmingly well with it. Of course, Black Ops 2 is dominating YouTube at the moment, so maybe I should just do that for a while. Do a noob's adventure to it. I was kind of considering doing like a noob's something with it, because I'm terrible at it. I cannot say that I'm the greatest or that I'll give you tips or anything like that, but it might be worth laughing at me over. Oh no! Oh, okay, at least that fence wasn't solid. I need to swing around. Damn, or I needed him to hit me, but I think he swerved. I distracted him just enough. So I was hoping to get a few more people in here, kind of bounce ideas off you as well, see where my channel should go, and all that kind of stuff as well, like what I should do in terms of streaming, and a variety of other things as well. Oh no, the wall. Damn walls. I'm also still unsure as to how far behind on YouTube the whole stream is, because I have to try and relate comments back to that kind of thing. But hopefully it's not that bad. Okay, I'm gonna quit while I'm ahead, or while I'm behind, and just restart. Because I know I'm in trouble in this one, so we gotta go for it again. This time we gotta go properly. Right, here we go. We should just run into the side of him. The only thing that bothers me about, well, one of the things that bothers me about Forza is when you restart a race you get the same song again. Like, I'm sure there's a pretty healthy catalogue of songs, and there's particular ones that I'd like to hear, but because you're listening to the same track when you start a race again, it's like, oh, this one again. And you wouldn't want to be replaying the same event over and over as a result. Unless you really like the intro to a particular track. This has been much more smooth. Then again, it was later on when I started missing corners left, right and centre. Like that one. So, through it, nice and easy. There we go. Oh no! Okay. Hold it together. Slow and steady. Or just go straight into the wall and hope that it slows me down enough. Damn it. I didn't swing enough. Halfway through it though. We got time. So have there been any like must-view videos in the past week? Anything that's gone viral immediately that I have to check out? Ooh. Or even any like Twitter drama, YouTube drama, the usual stuff that always seems to happen. Not a fan of all these tight corners, as you can see. Damn you, Howard, you've never raced as well in any other race. Oh no. Yeah, that was going to happen. Now, one thing I have to ask as well actually is, can you hear any of the game audio, or is it only just me chattering? Or possibly only me chattering, and then the background audio coming through my microphone. Let's go for the big overtake. No, slammed into the back of him. God damn it. Okay. Oh, this guy's got me at the moment. Anyway, how have ye all been keeping in the past week or two? Did you pick up any of the big new titles? What's been your favourite so far? Any news in general? Let's keep this conversation going, or let's get this conversation started even. Everyone's possibly out of practice with A, my lack of streams, and B, my lack of activity the last while. Because that's another thing about this new series. It's going to be just as much like ye talking to me as me talking to ye. Well, possibly not, because I have like 12 minutes on my side, whereas ye are limited by YouTube's comment section. But, I want to hear your feedback regarding whatever I'm talking about as well. And it might not even be a series. It could just be, this is something I want to talk about once. And unless people have topics, or unless something crops up that I'm like, I kind of want to talk about this, then it may not happen. Change the view. No, this is my view. It's the view I go from, because otherwise I feel like I have no control over the car at all. I know you may not believe that I have any control over the car as is, but I like to believe that I do. Yeah, just for some reason I got into this view years and years ago. I've never looked back. And it bothers me then when there isn't this like option or whatever. Because some games do it to you, where they're like, no, you're going to race from this and this alone. But at least it's a pretty common view, as opposed to like the cockpit view, which is now dropped from dirt. Or no, not dirt, grid 2. Which a lot of people, including a couple of friends of mine, are very unhappy about. So, got a feel for them. There we go, slow and steady. So I don't know, maybe the YouTube experiment will or won't work out. But I'm hopeful, I mean, the sub count has been rising pretty well on YouTube, so I'm hoping that a few of those people will kind of come along, check out stuff as well. Might be easier to keep people notified, but you never know. You never know. You just gotta trial and error is how YouTube often works. Sometimes you give things a shot, it doesn't work. Other times you're grand. And things work out just as you hoped. Command Center. Damn, I'm gonna have to work out how to get game sounds and things like that going. But how are you finding Assassin's Creed so far? A couple of my friends were a bit unsure about it, just because it took quite a long time to get into. It just seemed like a long tutorial for a while. But I haven't talked to them in a little while. I'm going to have to catch up with them, see how they're enjoying it now, and see if anything's changed. Hope you enjoyed that quick view of my mouse pointer. I'm getting a new wristband! Funny thing is, I haven't even been doing that many races. I've just kind of explored the world, driven a load of roads, done all these challenges of like drifting and all this kind of stuff. And your one keeps giving out to me as a result. Because she's like, hey, you haven't been here in a while, you haven't raced and all this kind of stuff. It's like, yes, but there's a load of things that I can do. Why would I just race when I can do all this other stuff? Stop at me, woman. Ooh, this is very slidey. There we go. I like that the GPS, it tells me that I've arrived at the other side of a speed trap. Doing well with challenges and all. As you can see, I like driving near cars. Oops. There we go. It's nice to have some interaction. Command center having a lot of stream lag. I wonder if that's something I can sort on my end, or will you have to refresh or something like that? The old turn off, turn on approach. See how that works out. What kind of things are you happy that they changed? Is there anything that they changed you were a bit uncertain of, or uncertain at the start and now actually love, or anything like that? Because it's those unexpected changes that are sometimes the best, where you're a bit hesitant at the start and then you can't go back. Because I'm sure if I went back to any of the previous FIFAs, I'd be like, no, can't play this. This is terrible. In fact, I think I tried at one point, and yeah. A couple of my friends actually tried going back to when the defending wasn't the tactical that they call it now. And yeah, they just said it was just way too easy to hold down a button. Like it was worse than the contain. Because it's just literally a case of holding down a button and seeing how you get on. And usually winning back the ball. I'm not even sure where I'm driving to. I've never been on any of these roads. Oh, that was a marker I needed. Get me some discounts. Catch a ride. A dirt road is not the place to bring this car. Have any of you played this in like the free roam multiplayer? It's quite fun. You can bring like, or you can do supervision or cooperation. That's the word. Where if you know of a barn or whatever, you can bring your friend there and be like, the car's in there. And same with like the discount signs. You can just be like pointing each other out, because some of you will have them on the radar, the other person mightn't. And that's what you get to do. Plus, again, it's a good chance to just chill out, catch up with friends or whatever. Ooh. Right, let's see what I can do. Actually, gotta go for some multiplayer. See how I get on. Because, yeah, I might as well test myself against other people in the world. They may not be the best, they may not be the worst, but they're something. Sure. You pick your... I kind of like the sound of veteran. Yeah, we'll go veteran. See what happens immediately. I haven't had to suffer the YouTube formats yet. I think I saw them once actually when I went onto a different system and did not like it, so had to go back to my own laptop pretty quickly. Yeah, YouTube keeps changing things and I'm not always sure it's for the best. But unfortunately it's something that we just have to adapt to, keep up with, and hope that it works out in our favour. Okay, oh, maybe I shouldn't be in veteran. All of these people are quite good. This isn't going to go well. Yeah. Sure, we'll give it a go. And if veterans crush me, then might be time to drop down a level. We will soon see. That, or I'll be a level 1 that trances all of these people up in the 30s, and that will be a story for the ages. Might put me on the Forza Horizon map. Alright, wish me luck. My car is also slower than everyone else's. So this Could be interesting. Okay, kind of holding my own at the moment. For the moment. Ah, this guy. He's got the widest car in the world. Oh, I was happier on the podium. How did that guy get past him so easily? Whereas I keep following him. Come on, let's try and get a kickstart. Yes! Hit alongside him. Perfect. There we go. Down the inside. Yes, working out pretty well. 3 laps though. Long way to go. Oh, wow. He was using me for a... Ha, I'm glad that worked out awfully for him. Justice. Also, I can hear people have their mics off. Or on, rather. Can't hear what they're saying, but they're screwing up my audio. So it's probably just as well you can't hear the game music and things like that, because all you hear is them. Instead of the lovely music and soundtracks. I'm a little surprised I was able to come into veteran racing. Level 1. But hey, I'm showing that I could have a reputation up at this level. Oops, jeez. It's the wall. Come on, keep it together. This is lap 2. We've done this before. I can catch him. I like his username though, Dastardly and Mutley. I can't remember what the show was called, but it was a cartoon. Oh, don't go wrong. Hold it, yes. Although I took the corner horribly and now they're all right behind me once again. And it was going so well. That's very strange. Just the badge plastered across the car. I'm hoping to cause the same problems for this lad behind me that the guy did in the first couple of corners. To me. Damn, it's still only lap 2. Still so long to go. But hopefully I can impress the sponsors. Oh, took it wide. Maybe I got the right kick off the wall. Nope. Well, first place is pretty much beyond me, I think. But can I hold a podium? Not like that. Not with cornering like that. Hold it together. No. Oh, I'm losing it. Losing it. Because I was driving nice and clean the first 2 laps. These guys were hitting the walls like you can see. And I've reduced myself to this standard. Grinding the walls. Nothing sexy about that. Ah, no. They took it wide. Oh, I deserve better. Oh, I have a battle on my hands now. Running out of corners. And I'm losing the momentum as well. Here we go. There we go. Now, come on. One more. One more. Trying to go around the outside. There's no space off the wall. I'm going to hold it. Okay, third will do. Whew. That was tough. Why not become a moving chicane? That's probably the best tactic to go for. But, no, I wanted to go for it. And hey, third place as a level 1, that's not bad at all. Hey Gold Gaming HD, how are you? Has YouTube been a better notifier for a stream than Twitch was? Are you happy to see it on Twitch? Oh, nice. I think. Ooh, I get a couple of prizes. Oh, how crap is that? Whew, okay, so online is a lot tougher, but fun. I'm enjoying that. Oh no, I can't go R2. Someone else come down with me. I've never raced an R2 car and it's gonna go badly. Damn you all. Do I even have a car for this? Apparently he's giving me a car. Hmm. Oh, I'm pretty much have to rent it. Hmm. Okay, fingers crossed then. Okay, there's a couple of people in my car. Nope, there's one person in my car. Okay, this could be dangerous. I might have to become that moving chicane after all. Because I'm probably going to have to drive really, really slowly around the place. Because I've no idea what to do with 879 horsepower. But we'll see. We'll see. Gold Gaming, no, I don't have Black Ops 2 yet. I was away for a week, as I keep bragging on about. And I came back, didn't pick it up immediately. And I'm kind of unsure whether I'll get it or not. Because I enjoy the single player side. I'm not good at the multiplayer side though. So I'm kind of wondering, is it worth my time for the moment? I have a few games to work through as well. So who knows? Who knows? And if I go online and I'm terrible and start raging, you can always put videos out about that. Whereas to be one of the elite players, you kind of have to be there pretty early unless you got some special knack. And I don't think I'm in that elite category, just yet. Although it is good for like playing people, like subscribers and things like that as well. Because we tried Modern Warfare 3, and that was good fun. We enjoyed that. So more of that kind of stuff would be grand by me. No, this is going to be difficult. Can't even catch people. They're straight line. They're just gone. Hmm. At least in the last race. Oh, corner. Oh, I think I wiped him out. I managed to hold my own in the last race. This race, not so much. But all of these people, and I know I just did it there, all these people are just using the wall to get around corners. None of these people can drive. Come on, Mark, you can do better. Oh, you can certainly do better than that. Drifting all over the place. Ooh, trying to put the power down. A friend of mine also made a good point of, you're playing with various assists as well. Like I have things like traction control off as well, so I'm going to be a bit more slippy and slidey than some people. But hey, that's what you got to do. Right, try to navigate this minefield and trees. And in the end of all that, I managed to come out in 5th. Because thankfully, I did not hit a tree. This is all becoming rather complicated. And I don't think... Ooh, yep, none of these cars are designed for this. Good lord, what the hell is going on with this track? This is a terrible track for these cars. And I got pushed wide. Ah. And I'm playing down a riverbank or whatever. Awful. Now the goal is not to finish last. And the guy who finished first the last time is back here with me. So I think we both have the same objective. But thankfully I have a bit of an advantage because I'm first. Or first ahead of him anyway. But he is significantly quicker than me, it seems. But we've managed to catch up with these lads. Because they obviously made some sort of horrendous mistake. That guy's into trees. So we have a chance. Drifting wide. Use the wall. I have to hold on for 25 more seconds. Where is he? There he is. Gotta keep an eye out. Oh. Tried to give him a tap. Didn't work. Didn't work. The booster is partnered and has 6,500. Tisk, tisk. Yeah, boosters just, they seem to be the ruination of Call of Duty. I don't know how you stop them, and I don't even know why people do it. You know, how can it be fun to stand there and just knife the same guy over and over and over again? Surely it can't be that fun. Like, it's the same essentially as playing single player in FIFA on amateur and scoring 11 goals. And you're like, well, this is pretty terrible. Nothing's happening. Nothing's happening. But yeah, teach their own, I suppose, but I don't understand it. I'm playing with the same class again. Machinima does not seem to be putting on my video at the moment. I have one eye on that as well as the stream. Because I like to stay informed, I like to keep people up to date. No, no sign of it. Maybe it's not happening. Maybe it could be tomorrow. Anyway, that's one thing for me to keep an eye on. Is he boosting subscribers, do you think, as well? Because, you know, if you're going to boost something, that's the way to go do it, surely. Ah, well. Don't understand it, to be honest. Unless he's giving, like, tips of where to boost, that kind of thing. I'm pretty sure that could be pretty popular. Because if you can get those hidden spots away from the people who are, you know, their single goal is to ruin boosters, make sure they don't get the top weapons and all that. What's the, like, top kill thing this time around? Because remember there was, like, the nuke and MOAB. Not sure how different that was, but anyway. Showing off my Call of Duty knowledge. Yeah, pretty much. I was thinking that myself. Way too much grinding. You get kicked out of the school dance for this kind of behaviour, like. Bye, guys. Ha! Oh, if only I hadn't run into the wall, I might have been able to take advantage of the fact that all of them did. And maybe I should try and straighten up. I kind of wish there was more than just cosmetic damage in this, because it means that people can just bump and grind their entire race away. Slow and steady, slow in, quick out. Not quite. Straight into a wall. I can't see a thing. Nighttime driving in games is very, very difficult. What's even worse is, like, in the first grid, when you had the Le Mans and it went from day to night, that was so tricky. This dusk cycle that you were like, oh, I can't see a damn thing. Haha, I'm not last. But he's on the inside. He could go flying past. Or use me. I think I kind of clipped him. Oh no! No! God damn it. There we go. Well, I should probably be able to talk a lot more to people. I know there's comments there, but sadly these people keep picking incredibly fast cars. So yeah, I need to keep my focus. But, almighty commenter, yeah, I don't know. I feel most of the Call of Duties at this stage are kind of the same. I wasn't a massive fan of the Modern Warfare series because of its, like, multiple perspectives that I kept flipping between. Because, like, I never quite knew who I was or why I should be shooting at a certain person. I might just stop. As in, they'd be like, hey, you should go to this door. And you're like, is that me? Are they talking to me? And if they kept yelling, you're like, oh yeah, that's me, so. And the multiplayer, I think, is ridiculous at times, to be honest. I don't know why it's so popular. Like, it's taken the leveling system of World of Warcraft, which most video gamers would be like, oh, World of Warcraft, you know, they're all nerds. But people who play Call of Duty are essentially as bad. You know, that, like, people playing for hundreds of hours and talking about, oh, this is the best weapon and this is the best class and all that kind of thing. Not all people, of course. And just some of the ridiculousness of knifing from 14 yards away, you shooting entire clips into people and then looking at the kill cam and you don't even look at them. That kind of nonsense. Just, ridiculousness. Hey, scouting for FIFA. How are things? How are you doing? What's new with you? Can we please stop picking the incredibly... stop picking these cars! None of you can drive them. And I can't either. And that's what even more frustrating. Of course. Of course we're driving this. And of course, look at this, like, I have the default car. The rest of them are like, oh, I'll just pick my incredibly fast car, and my Nissan GT, or my Bugatti that goes 990. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. No need for that. Sad times. Sad times indeed. But yeah, I'm not sure about Call of Duty and its massive empire anymore. They found a formula, definitely have to say that. But I'm not sure that I'm too fond of it. It's probably just because I'm crap. Coursework. I remember those days. College or like school stuff or what. I'm glad that you thought coming here would be a better break than doing coursework. At times I'm pretty sure it's just as dull, if not worse. Like pulling teeth. But hopefully not, hopefully not. Are you playing much FIFA these days yourself? And how are you finding it? I kind of mentioned at the start, when people were asking me, why I wasn't playing FIFA at the moment, that I'm not too fond of the online stuff. And of course, if you saw my catch-up video the other day, the guy shushed me when he went 1-all. He ran to the halfway line shushing me, and it was that I was just like, this is ridiculous. Thankfully, I was able to do the FIFA Rally stuff of, if you're going to shush me and all that and cup your ear, then I'm going to dominate you. Which I duly did, thankfully. One of the few times when I was actually able to turn rage and frustration into a good performance. That was a good line, and they just get to pull away. This looks like it's perfect track for these kind of cars and stuff, but I just don't have the right vehicle. Except that corner. And the fact that everyone has taken them just as badly. But I'm not last. Yay! See, when I've a semi-competitive car, I'm pretty sure I'm a good racer. And when the cars are reasonably speed as well, this is too quick for everyone apparently. These people who own these cars cannot race them. So that was actually quite a nice turn from AFC Ajax. Look at the speed difference. But I feel when I'm in a decent car, like an Ace class car, and everyone else is similar, and the track is suited, when everything goes my way and the wind is blowing from the east and all that kind of stuff, then I can put it up to them. I peaked too soon apparently. My first race I laid down a marker, and ever since then, I'm in last because your man quit. Pfft. Pussy. I'm not sure if this is an Irish-English ad only, but there's a milk ad where all these cats invade, and they have opposable thumbs and all this, and the milkman come out, and they manage to get away with it because of the whole cat theme, and they go, not this time, pussies. And it's I wonder what they were really thinking when they made this ad. Whoa. Yeah, I've heard EA servers actually are terrible at the moment. They've been pretty bad all along, but I've heard they've ramped up, if that's possible. And the worst thing is, come December, there's going to be an influx of new players. So how are the servers going to cope with all that as well? You just have to wonder sometimes. I thought they'd managed to settle all the, Ultimate Team issues, but who knows? Who knows? Best of luck with the college stuff. What are you studying? What's your poison? I'm so far behind. And I don't even feel it's my fault. I blame the game. Blame all the hackers. Oh, I blame that corner. Who put a wall there? Who thought it'd be a smart idea to leave that there? Oh, 17 seconds. Jeez, I'm 10 seconds behind the closest guy. And that's, yeah, I'm going to blame the straights for that. I'm sorry guys, you probably don't want to watch me lingering in last place. Maybe I should go back to the beginners where I belong. Although you'll see that less of my tire tracks lead to a wall than everyone else's. Hey Aaron, how's things? Welcome to YouTube streaming. Yeah, so this race may finish before I cross the finish line. But sure, what can I do? I failed. Failed miserably. If they go for like R1 or R2 class cars again, I'll probably leave this lobby. And because they're all the straightforward races, I want to see what these other game modes have to offer. And if I'm better at any of them. This will be like Call of Duty again. I'll be like, no, this game sucks actually. It's terrible, like it keeps doing the same thing and, lag and all this. So far the comment system has behaved pretty well on YouTube, I think. Can I cross the finish line? 3, 2, 1... No! I would have made it. Ah. Sport level 3 diploma and English language. Sounds interesting anyway. And a varied bunch as well to go with it. Thank you for liking the video scouting for FIFA. Just check my interactions there and apparently it shows up, which is always nice. I got a new car, worth nothing at all. This won't help me in R1 or R2 races. Yay, we're back to normal cars. I can do this, hopefully. I'll give it a go anyway. Yeah, people chatting. The other scourge of what makes Call of Duty an irritating thing to watch or play. Oh, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. Okay, so I want to run a couple of things by you, or one thing anyway. And especially because most of you are my FIFA fans, I suppose. And that's like what I'm doing with my channel. I prefer the gameplay stuff myself. And up to now I've kind of used pack openings as, they're nice, quick and easy for me to do. Well, 400 Fortunes become far more complicated because I'm not efficient enough with the text to the right hand side on the panel. And they're what gets views as well, because it irritates me, to be honest, that, packs get so many views. And then like stuff that I really put a lot of effort into and a lot of work and I really like doesn't quite do so well. So I've kind of used like the Tesco approach is what I've called it, of getting people in with pack openings, things like that, and then hopefully they stick around for like John Terry's Road to Redemption, Ultimate FIFA Adventures, all those kind of series as well. So would you prefer, like, do you like the pack openings? Would you prefer they got dropped in favour of like manager mode coming back? Or what kind of thing are you thinking about? The only issue I have with me doing more gameplay footage or more gameplay stuff is that it takes me significantly longer, and it's not just the editing, but it's the fact that I do like the tight commentary and things like that. I prefer like telling a story, all that kind of stuff. So like my editing process for FIFA videos is I go through it, well I write down like timestamps of interesting things, shots, penalties, controversial decisions, that kind of stuff. So I go back, edit them into like one stream thing, or one long video pile, we'll say. And that could be anywhere from 5 to 7 minutes an episode kind of thing. And then I'll go back through that again and make sure it's kind of a bit tighter and that the things run into each other well, and then do my audio commentary over that and drive into the side of this guy and go through them there. So it ends up taking like quite a bit of time. But I do like doing them, and I'm really, really happy with the end result. I just want to make sure that like people also enjoy them, so that like people keep coming back for more and all that kind of stuff as well. And the other thing I have to ask about is the frequency of uploads, because I look at most of the most of the YouTubers and they do, we say, one series and they do it like hardcore, so they'll do like 7 episodes a week, or something like that, or they'll have 2 on the run, as opposed to me who have like 4 or 5, we'll say, which probably isn't the greatest approach. And the other thing, so there's like 3 questions really. The other thing is the new series that I've talked about of Ruiner Randomer, essentially, except with my own spin on it, I suppose, my own topics, that kind of thing. And who knows, it mightn't even be a regular thing. It might just be, hey, I saw this interesting little post and wanted to talk a little bit about it. So would you be interested in that kind of thing as well? Would you be willing to suggest topics? Even though I usually hate the crowdsourcing thing, but that's usually for actual videos as opposed to, well, it's for ideas as well most of the time. But anyway, another story for another day maybe. Maybe something to talk about in that new series. I use Sony Vegas for my editing, um, it works well. My laptop could probably use an improvement, which is one of those reasons why I'm disappointed I didn't get into the best of the YouTubers competition. I could have used maybe some of that prize to get a new laptop or whatever. But next time, next time. But Sony Vegas works really, really well. It's just when it comes to rendering that I have awful difficulties. So like the match one that I did the other day, the catch-up video, that took like 4 hours to render. So if I'm going to do a series like that, it kind of has to be worth it. Even the 5-minute episodes that I do tend to take about half an hour. So hopefully nothing goes wrong in those. Well, this is a terrible race. I think it's time for me to hang up my hat and leave this lobby. But then again, I was in the slowest car. So we'll pretend that is why it screwed me over. I keep leveling up though. That's always a good thing. Oh, suckers me in with like, oh, you can get this car, you get this much money. Oh, we'll just give you this. It's like, oh, so disappointing. Oh, I'm good. I'm glad someone likes the 400 to Fortune series. I like the improvements that I made over last year anyway. I think it's much more interesting. With panels and things like that. So I'm not sure if I should just do one pack opening series of like 400 Fortune or Show Me the Inform, whether I should go 1 week on, 1 week off, whether I should keep them both up because people enjoy them, that kind of thing. Because at the same time, like I don't want to be a channel that just depends on pack openings or that kind of thing. The funny thing is, like, I know exactly what I'd have to do to become like massive at YouTube. And the problem is I don't really want to do most of those videos. It's a funny old world. That's probably the better idea, is to let them render overnight. Do you like run 2 or 3 at a time, or do you just do them one by one kind of thing? Because I need to get better and more proactive at things, because it caught me out with that holiday as well. Where I was like, okay, I'm going to get really hardcore on this. I'm going to do loads of videos. I'm going to record them all, edit them all. I'm going to render them all out. And in the end, I got 3, which is pretty bad. And even at that, my machinima one got pushed back. So I probably could have left it off for a little while. But sure, you'll live and learn. Swings and roundabouts and all that. I feel bad for the blue team because their other mouse has dropped out. So it's now yeah, they're kind of screwed. Like, my laptop isn't terrible, but there's sometimes where if I've been working away for a day or whatever, then I have to restart my system before I can even think about editing or rendering, because it'll just be slow. Slow, and not in the slow and steady kind of wins the race. No, just terrible and slow. But yeah, if any of you are thinking of doing FIFA, do packs, do squad builders, do player reviews, and do trading. And you will be a YouTube millionaire. Yeah, once you get the like magic number of RAM, then you should be grand for like rendering and things like that. I've always considered having like a separate system just for videos or video editing or even video rendering. I might just select the car that it's giving me, 375. Ooh, okay, these are better, I think. I hope. I also render one at a time, but that's usually because I edit one at a time, or, you know, have recorded them one at a time. So, something to work on. Now, I'm pretty sure that I set this to finish at 8:30. So this will be something to find out, how YouTube operates when you like run on a bit longer or whatever. Will it just kill it automatically? Fingers crossed that it won't. See, the thing is with 400 Fortune, okay, whatever. Um, what is it? Oh, I'm a cat. Yay. Oh yeah, 400 Fortune. Thing is, like, it's not really a trading one. I like the whole pack idea, and especially because it's proven that like the bronze pack method works, that you can make tons of money off it. Now the only thing is I can only open 3 packs and then my trade pile is full, which is a pain in the ass. And that's only as well because I expanded it. I bought that thing from the EA Sports Football Club, which allows me the extra bits and pieces. So yeah, it's not exactly ideal, but you know, it's okay. It does the job. The funny thing, of course, is people asking for like longer videos. And I'm not quite sure, like I asked in the last one, do you want it to be a bit longer per card and that kind of thing? It's impossible for me to do much longer videos, like 3 minutes is probably the maximum that it'll clock in at. And that's giving each card kind of a bit of time so that people can kind of go, card sold for 200, so that means the episode tally is this, that means the series tally is this. I see, very interesting. I'll ponder that for a moment. Oh, next card, okay. But in terms of doing longer videos, that's not really possible. And as well, you want to leave people wanting more, I hear, is the general theory. Without doing, 3,000 likes for part 2. If I ever do that, come back and hit me or something. Like, people say it does work for boosting likes and things like that, but I don't know. If you're going to like the video, hopefully you'll like it. I've tried to become a good guy YouTuber now that I'm trying to trying to do a bit better on YouTube or trying to build a bit more of an audience. So I've tried to be that good guy. I've removed my ad block for YouTube. I still have it for streaming sites because, well, not Twitch and things like that, but, what is it? The streams where you're not supposed to be streaming, like sports and things like that. And I also, like, there's been a few videos, like Epic Mealtime and things like that, where I've clicked off and then kind of gone, oh, I forgot to like it, and then gone back to the video and hit like. So, good guy YouTuber. Multiple pack openings. I can do like the 3 for Xbox. I have a PC account as well, so I might investigate if I have 400 in that and could do a comparison. But again, I need, like, if any of you have any ideas, this would really help out. I need to get more efficient at the, what is it? Oh yeah, the text on the right hand side for the panel, because like putting in card sold 200 and then doing the maths and things like that, and it means that I have to save every card individually and all that kind of thing. So I end up with like 30 images or 60 images because I have the cards as well. So that takes quite a while. So if any of you have any ideas how I can shorten that down, because if even that takes, if they take a minute each, which is kind of being generous, I would say, or which am I? I'm the cat, so I'm trying to block the blue mouse. Yeah, so if they were to all take a minute, which is probably being optimistic, which am I? I'm the red. Then, that's half an hour, which is quite long for a pack opening series, as well as like putting things into the trade pile and all that organization stuff that you have to do as well. So I'm hoping to become just more efficient at that. There we go. That's it, that's it. Okay. So now we just need to keep all the blue guys behind us. I think I'm running into a red guy. I am indeed. Alright. Oh no! There's the mouse. I'll get him. I will get him. Yeah, that would certainly be an easier way to do it. To try and work out, like, I still like the panel, the series total and the episode total. So that's the only thing, because otherwise it turns into, someone else, or it becomes pretty much a generic series, or it becomes too easy for me. I think I like making life difficult for myself, really, which is the worst possible way to do it. Okay, we should have won this anyway. Yeah, there we go. Job done. Whoa, you don't need to see that. The good old apple. So yeah, I can obviously show that as, that'd be the perfect way to show how much something sold for. But it's just to do the series totals, tallies and all that. That's the way to do it. Plus, I kind of vary between like the iOS app, the laptop, and the Xbox to check in on things. 'Cause it takes a crazy long time to sell things at times. Bronze cards especially. You put them for 150, 200, and then eventually they sell. I have suspicions at times that it's like a fan maybe coming in and going, oh, I'll throw them the 200 coins or whatever. I'd like to think that in a way, but in the other way I'd like to think that it's just, this method is working. So, we'll see. I don't know. I'm sure there might be a day where I put some card up for open bid and someone bids, 100,000 or whatever, and then I cry or something because I'm not quite sure what to do with 100,000. Oops. There we go. Wait a second. King. I don't know what this is. But anyway. And apparently no one else likes it. Because they're all off. You prefer just seeing the total profits, is it? That could work. That could work. The total profit has confused me at times as well. Because I have it, and I'm like, okay, I have to add whatever profits I've made on these cards to the first panel, and then I have to go back at the end and remove or subtract the card pack, the pack opening or whatever I opened that episode. So like the 750 for the bronze, whatever. I'm the king. I presume they'll be able to find me, pretty easily. Hey, look, a board. Oh no, that's solid. God damn it. That was supposed to be one of those smashable fences that I just go, haha, goodbye, suckers. He's mine. Ah, and they both disappeared. Go back. What are you pushing me, you... Work together. Rossi's doing a pack and play versus YouTubers, you say? I saw he was doing it against Wheat Peeler, alright. And as you say, I'd say they'll stick to, the big boys. It's the way of the world. Here we go. It's a competitive field. Yes. Let's get out of here. There we go. That was pretty nice. Did I lose it? I did lose it. Damn it. Who hit me? I'm not even sure if these signs will apply. Where's the gold thingy? There it is. Come here to me. Come here to me. Oh, I went through him. It's like playing against Casper the Ghost. God damn it. So yeah, I have to work out how to be more efficient with, well, most of my videos really, because as I say, my commentary takes me a ridiculously long time as well. Now I know the work does show in the end, but you'd prefer to take less time over it. I'm in last. This seems to be a pattern at this stage. I need to find a shortcut to cut this guy off. Not like that. Not like this either. I have no idea where I'm going. Clearly. He's doing the Pentas now. Yeah, I mean, that's the way of the world really. You're going to help people who like help you or that you know and that kind of thing, so understandable. You just have to work out, if you're a smaller YouTuber, like how do you get noticed by those groups and that kind of thing. But yeah, building the sub count, that's what it's all about. And the problem as well is because there's so many people recording stuff now, you can't just like tweet them and go, hey, will you check this out or whatever, because most of them now just, you know, blow you off or whatever. Give me something better. And I know people get in trouble for like complaining that, oh, the big guys never help out the little guys or whatever, but you know, that Twitter drama starts off. All that jazz. But hey, people are going to look out after their own sizes. Like, you know, bigger bands, they have people who will choose like smaller people who just support them. They probably don't even watch them. And it's the same like communities of people, like how many people go to their local band and watch them play, you know, their own music. But if they were to suddenly get signed and things like that, then, you know, heads would turn. You'd be like, oh, I'll go to that person. So it's you know, YouTube kind of replicates pretty much every other industry. Dom, I hope you're not. I hope you are not. But you could be. I'm not quite sure. I'm trying to look at the stats and things like that, and it's not the easiest to look at times. In fact, you could be the only viewer. Come keep me company, please. Anyway, how's life with you? Are you a Forza fan? Are you a FIFA fan? Or have you left already because you had an echo in the room? Oh, I'm not the king. So much easier to start as the king, because I didn't get it back the last time. Oh, I hope this guy drives into me. That would make things so much easier. Damn, he turned. Okay, I gotta catch him. Dom Barter. Dom Barter? I don't get it. Is this something funny? Dom Barter. I'm not quite sure. I feel the piss is being taken out of me, but I'm not quite sure why. Or even how. Oh, how did I miss him? God damn it. Welcome aboard anyway, Tom. Glad that you could join. And I appreciate the fact that you're a fan of the channel. It's much better when... Oh, it's much better as a YouTuber when people watch for you rather than watch like FIFA or a particular game, because that allows you to branch out a little bit more, try out a few new things, and keep yourself fresh and interested. How did I miss him again? All I had to do was drive. All I had to do was drive. This guy is getting away with murder. And of course, I go through the fella then. Turn left, turn left. Damn it. Here we go. Now I've got you. Yeah, I'm not sure of the chat. Yes! Haha! Here we go. I gotta get to, like, open road. This is not the way to go! Oh, balls. Where is he? There. No! Yeah, I'm pretty sure at times it takes a bit of refreshing to get the chat perfectly. Oh, good, Dom. I was kind of wondering for a second. Yeah, the sub box issues, who knows? I mean, big people, small people, everyone is having issues, and it's ridiculous. Absolutely crazy. And kind of criminal in a way. Like, I've talked about it before, where when they're big partners, like the like Jenna Marbles, Woody's Gamertag, you know, when the top 10 are suffering, surely that means that Google and YouTube are suffering as well. So why do they keep screwing around with things? You know, it's in their best interest to at least have these people promoted, especially the likes of Machinima and partners that they're actively investing in with, you know, giving them actual cash and things like that. So, madness. But yeah, as you say then, it's not going to help the smaller guys, like myself and Rye. How are you doing, Rye? Have you had new videos recently? As I keep saying, I've been away. So, yeah, I've kind of missed out on YouTube the last little while, so I'm trying to do catch up. As I say, with some of the series, I'm not sure whether I should just watch the newest episode and run from there, or if I should go back and watch from where I was. Like, there's certain people, or there's certain episodes, or certain series that I would do it for. But it's, yeah, working out which ones I should do it and all that. And that's why I say, like, doing my series one a week, it gives people time to catch up, but it also, unfortunately, gives time for people to just forget about the series altogether. Next, Terry's Road to Redemption is this Sunday. I've got the footage I've got it edited, I just have to get around to commentating on it. So, gotta do that, gotta get my ass in gear. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I think it's a good one. It's been a while since I played it. It's been a while since I played with Terry's squad as well. But yeah, I think as far as I remember, it's a good one. Fingers crossed. It's probably the worst episode I'll ever put out. But anyway, hopefully you'll forgive me for another blatant lie. The thing about smaller YouTubers as well is because like the bigger guys work together, so you know you got to work together as a smaller person as well, or occasionally you got to work on or submit to those community channels. I'm not a massive fan of doing that, because obviously they benefit more than you sometimes. You have to weigh up the risk and reward kind of thing. But Rye here has helped me out along the way. Goal line clearances, for example, check that out. I like the novel idea, to say the least. Oh, I'm not ready. Whoops. Oh, I'm in the wrong car. Balls. I'm going to get killed. But yeah, Rye's goal line clearances is definitely a series worth checking out. And I feature in it, which is, even better. Hello, Mr. Rafa. Yes, I am terrible. How's all going with you? I was kind of hoping Terry's Road to Redemption would get a bit more notice, to be honest. Like, I know myself, it's pretty much just a road to glory. But I was hoping it might stir a bit of controversy, or it might, be a bit unique, something like that. But essentially it does as well as kind of my other series as well. It seems to have a bit more staying power. I think more people will come back for more episodes. I missed him. I hate seeing near misses in this mode, because it means that you just drove straight past the king. Okay, I gotta do a lot of work. Don't want to finish fifth again. Ah, driving into trees. Well, that's not going to help. Yeah, so I'll just keep doing it. Yeah, yeah, Mr. Rafa, I have been away, sadly, so... Yes! No! He kept the king because he drove into me. Well, that's a bit of a jip. I put myself in that position. I knew exactly where he was going to be. Ah, yeah, sadly I haven't been able to upload it in a few days. But on the plus side, I was away, so, I was chilling out, enjoying a bit of a holiday, so it was all good. Getting my motivation back in gear and everything as well, and chilling out for the first time in quite a while. What the fuck? Drove through him. Absolutely ridiculous. See, that's the thing, Dom. I'm happy with the work I put in, and I'm always trying to reach more and more people. I'm not expecting to make money off this or anything like that. So yeah, that's one of the things I want to talk about with this going pro at YouTube kind of thing. Is people talk about YouTube money and people doing things just for the money or just for the views or whatever. but it's far harder to rack up the views necessary to make money off than you would think. But as long as I can build, a following that checks it out frequently and that kind of thing, then that'll be me happy. Once I become more efficient, because I just got to balance, YouTube with life and all that as well. It's all well and good spending an hour or two editing when you've got nothing better to do, but when you've got other things you want to do and things like that, you gotta step it up. God damn it. That's why I'm kind of envious, or kind of wish that I did more in like college or school or whatever, because that's essentially what you're going for at this stage. That's where you have the free time. Ah. Well, I didn't finish 5th. Oh, I did finish 5th. God damn it. Ah, sad times. Sad times. But that's one of those things discussed on FIFA247.net. Hopefully I got the new name right as well. It's been a while since I popped over there, actually. I must revisit the site now that I'm back in regular action. Like, people have come on there and they're like, hey, how do you get big on YouTube and things like that? And the big thing is, it's like, people will just say, it's a lot of work. You're probably not going to be an overnight success unless you find the perfect formula, or you can get into people's heads or whatever. As in, you know exactly who your audience is and you play exactly to that. This time I'm going to change my car. Not quite sure how my cars are organised, but I'll go with this. Oh. I'm the host. I have power. I'll wait till everyone switches to their worst possible car. So, Ryan, did you end up picking up the full game? As you were impressed by the demo? Actually, one of the big plus points I have to say about streaming on YouTube over Twitch is that I can link, or I can find out who the subscribers are, for example, much easier. Because some people have different names on this than Twitch, than their gamer tags, whatever. So it's much easier to have at least this consistent with, like, if you've commented on my videos, then they'd be like, okay, this guy is this guy. Perfect. This I can work out. Drive at me. Drive at me. Yeah, baby. Goodbye. I'm spinning on the spot. No. That's so unfair. He drove through me. Ah. Okay, so everyone's involved in just a big shenanigan pile up here. I haven't tried it. I don't have many teams. I really haven't been playing FIFA much this year around. Like, I was pretty bad for building squads before, but yeah, this year is just even far, far worse. Plus, you have to be really good at building hybrids, and that's possibly my weakest point of my game. I'd say there's some people who have amazing teams though. Or you could just do Brazilians. I'm sure they're in every single league in the world. But how much you say? 10,000. Oof. I'd say there's stiff competition there, so everyone playing like their lives depend on it. It's probably the least pleasant game you can have though. Oh. Here we go. Here's my chance. How? How? How did he have just enough immunity for me to miss him? Ah. I'm enjoying it. I'm not sure what I think of this mode. I think the arena is... I'm not sure if it's a bit small or what. Or maybe it's just, I'm terrible at it, so therefore I hate it. But I think I've missed out on so many chances because they just have immunity for quite a while. Like, I'm sitting here, perfect opportunity to hit either of them, and neither of them are solid. It's like, oh. But in terms of like general racecraft and tracks and things to do and all that, it's really good fun. And it's one of those you can just load up with like a lobby of friends, cruise around and do like multiplayer challenges and things like that as well. And the king, run away, run away, run away, run away, run away, run away. Ah, it was good while it lasted. Oh god. Yes, Jack's Money is one of those people with multiple usernames everywhere in the place. So it's much easier to keep track of him, for example. Alright, I think I'm going to call it a night at that. I think I have to get a FIFA game in against a Manual Cup member. And then hopefully chill out for the night, because that will probably stress me out because I'm terrible at manual. But as I say, you'll see all the results of that very soon, hopefully. Assuming all goes well. I'm kind of curious about Grand Theft Auto 5, I have to say. Like, I'll be honest, I preferred the like 1 and 2, the really, really arcadey ones. I think it took itself then a bit seriously with the whole realism and we're going to give you all this social distraction and a full world and a girlfriend and a cousin for some reason who wants to play bowling all the damn time. But I don't know, I think I'll buy back into the Grand Theft Auto hype and all that. I don't know if I'll pre-order it, but I'll probably pick it up for a while. I do have a general problem with Rockstar games though, they're just too big for me. Like, I gave LA Noire a really good try, and then I realised all the side missions were kind of the same. And yeah, I don't know. Rockstar or Red Dead Redemption then as well, I kind of got bored of. So yeah, I don't know. I think I need more of a linear game. Xbox headset, I have the regular, the default one. Like, I have a Turtle Beach, but the ridiculous thing is I haven't quite learned how to plug it into my Xbox system and make sure that it works and all. So I have that for like playing PC or for recording, talking about PC stuff, and no, for recording and for commentary and that kind of stuff. But when it comes to talking online, I'm just using the default one, which made it a bit ridiculous a couple of weeks ago when I was doing a stream for Call of Duty. I was like, okay, I'm going to try and communicate with my team members. So I had the Xbox headset on, and then I had the Turtle Beach over it. Possibly the least, well, not the least comfortable experience I've ever had, but definitely up there. Certainly up there. Alright, so wish me luck in the Manual Cup. Thank you all for joining. Let me know what you thought of the stream, if you think there's any improvements that could be made, of course. Constructive criticism, always welcome on every single thing I do. Videos, channels, my face, my Kermit the Frog impression, which I'm apparently pretty natural at. But yeah, so we'll see how I get on. And thanks for popping in. I'll talk to you very soon.